name is Calliope, and I'm going to be conducting your ear reflexology treatment today. How are you doing today? I see. I hope by the time you leave this treatment, you feel even just the littlest bit better. So I'd like to show you something before we get started. And this will give you a little bit more information about what we're doing. This is an ear reflexology chart, which I'll be using to guide me through the different reflexology points of the ear. On the side, we have the organ points, like the spleen, liver, kidney, for example. Now, would you mind if I just pointed some of these out on your ear? Excellent. So, for example, we also have right in here, right at that point. Or we have the lung right there. We have the ear center and the endocrine glands right here. Or we have the sympathetic nerve on the underside of the ear here, all across the ear. We have all these different kind of points. And we also have musculoskeletal points as well, like the hip, the finger, the ankle, for example. We have the eye right here, or we have the neck right there. We have the knee up in here, or the clavicle right here, even the nose right here in this area. Depending on what we're treating, I might stimulate certain points more than others, but we're going to work a little bit with everything here. As for my tools, besides my hand, I have a couple other tools to really get into a point. My main one is this little metal tool with a ball at the end and a larger one at the other end with a textured grip. So with this, I can stimulate points quite easily. A little bit of pressure. Work around. Just press. Release. Just like that. And the other tool is a little different. We have a different textured grip. We still have the same little ball at the end. The only difference being this one is spring-loaded. Come over here and press in. Or right here. can get a lot more pressure in with this tool. Now for the general reflexology, I have a little bit of face moisturizer. It's got enough of a slip that I will be able to glide my fingers over the ears, but enough grip that I can get into the points as well. And this will easily be absorbed by your ears. Do you have any questions before we begin? Okay, so I'd like to have a little look at your ears and just look for any contraindications. I might do a little bit of palpation. A little touching here and there. Let me know if any of this is painful or tender at all. Are there any particular areas that you're concerned with? Or any conditions? Maybe you have had some pain in a certain area, or you've had some concern with energy levels or stress. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. The other side. Very good. Was any of this tender at all? Okay, and what about in here? Right in here. Very good. Excellent. So, just going to get this little amount just to start. And warm it up a little. Good. And get it absorbed just enough that I'll have some grip. Just a little bit. Makes my fingers glide a bit more while I'm moving from point to point. So I'm going to start with a bilateral look at the points. Let me know if any of this is painful, because that will be an indication of something we need to treat. Just working my way. Doing this little caterpillar walk with my thumbs here. Primarily, this is going to be take it with my forefinger, for example. What I'm going to do here is to get some of these points that are right on these inner areas that I can't exactly reach with my fingers without really digging in. I'm going to use my tool here. Let me know if this is painful at all. I'm just going to work the inner ridge of the helix. Depressing and releasing and up under this fold of the ear here. And then right by the ear canal. Right on this inner fold. Okay, anything in particular there? Okay, so I'm going to look at these one ear at a time now. Let's start right here. Walking my thumb around the ear. Inching it back up. Just taking my time to get where your hands here. Across the folds and ridges. Over the tragus here. And the concha. around the ear. Making sure to only touch the ear with the tip of my finger. Definitely keeping my nail out of the way. That wouldn't feel very nice. And some of the areas that my non-dominant hand is not very good at. It's coming in. So I have a few ideas here. Looking at our chart here, primarily what we have is some work with the organ point. That would be the most practical. So I think perhaps we will do the sympathetic nerve here, right in here, which is hidden right in here. And it wouldn't hurt to hit the adrenal gland right here, which we could find right here, for stress. Could definitely look at the endocrine glands. Again, hormone stress support. Could do the brain point. Good. And maybe Shenman right here. That tends to be one that we generally stimulate. And perhaps the ear apex point right here. Is there anything else that perhaps you think would be good to work on? Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab my tool here. I just want to locate these points. So let's go ahead. I think I do want to hit sympathetic nerve. I'm going to use this small point to get right in here. Press. Hold that point. and release. And we have the adrenal. Press. Is that pressure okay? And the brain point, I'll need to put here. And then press. Good. Release. Let's do Shenmen here. Press. Release. And the ear apex, I'll need to support that. Good. And on the other side. Right here. Yes, indeed. That's right. Sympathetic nerve. Let that calm down. And hopefully coax that to a more parasympathetic state. Little slippery. Brain point. Right there. Shenmen. And the ear apex. Right in here. We've located all of those. I would like to just work on these bilaterally. Good. In here. Good. The brain point. Excellent. Shenmen right there. Right in the triangular fossa area. And then the ear apex at the top of the helix. Pinch. Press. Just to get a little extra stimulation here, use the spring-loaded tool. Here, supporting the ear from behind. And supporting the other side. That's how we know we're really getting into the point. Supporting from behind. And from below. We did quite a bit of stimulation with these points, so they might be a little bit sore. And that soreness might continue for a couple days. And now I'm just going to give an all-over stimulation. Just giving general support to all our other points. My index fingers for some of these underside points. Good, let's just be gentle about some of the harder to reach areas. And the other ear. To the middle. Couch. And to finish, I'm just going to do an all-over massage. Very gentle about strokes here. All the areas that maybe were a little neglected during the reflexology. just to catch any excess moisturizer. Use a little cotton bud to swirl around the ear. Has been absorbed. Just any little crevices that there might be a bit left over. Crevices here. Very gentle. Getting the other side here. Behind the ear. Underneath. Gently cleaning everything up. Very gently. Getting the underside of the helix. Behind the ear. Cleaning up around. Take a bit of swirl. Good. Just gonna feel for any spots I missed. Excellent. And that concludes your reflexology treatment. Anything else I could do for you? Okay. I'd like to thank you so much for coming in today. I hope you have a whale of a day. Good rest of your night. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, it would greatly help me out if you clicked the like button and left a comment so YouTube's algorithm registers that it was a good video. If you want to see more of my work, consider subscribing to the channel. I create primarily medical, pseudoscience / alternative medicine, and personal attention ASMR roleplays. But I've done a little bit of everything from historical to sci-fi to fantasy. If you'd like to support the channel, I offer ad-free videos, early access on videos, and exclusive content on Patreon. Or I also have a Ko-Fi link for a one-time donation, or a throne wish list for props and equipment. Thank you again,